Great, good afternoon, good evening, good wherever you are. How's everyone doing? We are back with more Hollow Knight. Let us get in, get on, and crack on. We don't have a whole lot left to go with the game. So we're in the middle of trying to figure out this mushroom thing. The thing is, I don't know if he's like, because obviously we now know that there is a trophy for this person. Since I like googled who the person was, like the name of that trophy anyway. Because it's called Aid the Herald in Moving On. And I googled who is the Herald, and it is that mushroom guy. So there is a quest relating to that mushroom guy. I was right. But I don't know where he's went. Like I caught the whole of this area yesterday. He's not here anymore. So I'm now beginning to wonder if he's like everywhere. I don't know. I haven't got a clue. I wouldn't even. That means I would have to literally go through every area to see if he is there or not, and he might not even be there. Like I don't know what triggers this person. And then, obviously, because of the Gods Pantheon, we discovered that there's apparently another fight with the Defender guy, but I don't know where he's went. Like, he's not there anymore. But it could be just exclusive to the Pantheon place. Like, there's a version of him called White Defender. And as soon as I discovered that in the Pantheon, I went back there to see if he was, like, if something had changed. But the only thing that's changed is he's not there anymore. I've been back there a few times during my play, and he would just normally pop up and repeat his dialogue. But now the one thing that's changed, so at some point, he's no longer there. So something has changed, but I don't know where he is. And there's the same with that little weird group person that was near the junk pit. They were there as well, but they've disappeared. I don't know where they went, or what they're all about. Or, like, for example, same with the mask maker. I don't know what they're about. A couple of bits and bobs here and there. Or the lady in the city that I keep mentioning, or the big worm dude, or the scarecrow dude. A couple of NPCs that I haven't really had much of a resolution with. Just bumped into them, they've said something, and then that's it. But I'm wondering if I'm right with the mushroom dude. But the question is, where do I go? If I am right in thinking he appears everywhere, where do I go? What's that? There's a stone somewhere that gives you hints. Is there? Nanny? Where be this? Hollow Knight. What is going on? Right, okay, so there's a storm somewhere in Kingdom's Edge that's supposed to give you hints. Okay. Suppose that's not really much like a spoiler, so thank you. I've still got to figure it out myself, haven't I? Once I find this storm. Right, so somewhere in Kingdom's Edge. Hey, Bok Chops, how you doing? Alright, so apparently there's a stone somewhere here that'll give us hints. Maybe near the painter dude? Didn't mean to fall all the way down here, but never mind. Doing alright. I was told that apparently there's a storm somewhere in Kingdom's Edge that will give us hints as to what to do with the mushroom guy. Is he looking for that in a minute? Are you still alive? You turd? You can jog on. Oh, every one of them is. Every single one. Right. Anything near here? That charm you bear. It seems the great nail sage has deemed you skilled enough in the nail arts to earn his highest esteem. I do not begrudge you his love. You have earned it. And perhaps by helping you along your path, I have redeemed myself, if only a little.
Hele Summit.
I need to figure out what the purpose of this dude is as well. If you keep whacking them, 2 enemies appear, but that's it. Nothing really happens. No, I didn't mean to fall down. Then again, might as well check while I'm here. You never know. Really? Woo! Where am I? It doesn't look like it's around here. this is it. Nope, that was I can't remember what that was. No, I'm finishing this mushroom thing first. I said I was given a hint earlier that apparently there's a stone somewhere in Kingdom's Age that gives you hints about the mushroom dude. So I'm going to try and find it. No, I'm trying to figure it out. Like I said, I was told that there's a stone here that gives you hints. So I'm trying to find that. So I don't really need to Google anything. We're looking for a stone. Ow. Ah, don't start doing that. You little... Capture card's been doing that a lot lately. No, it's not over here. That's where that caterpillar was. For a stone, where is the stone? This is where... Oh wait, no, this is... I thought this was where the deep worm dude was. Well, that was... I can't go down there. That was blocked off. Is it that camp maybe where the bench was? No. Alright, well we've covered most of the lower right part of the map. It ain't there, so that leaves the big giant vertical areas. And then the other Colosseum. Oh wait, there's also that little bit down the game. So we need to check that area and that area, as well as like over this way. Them stupid aspid things, they are annoying. This is where the guy's butt is. Big up. Nearly got us. How do you go away? Stupid bugs.
Oh no.
Okay, so he never really says anything new. One prefers its mind not be pride, yeah? He never really says anything new. So nothing on this side. I thought his body disappeared. Never did figure out why he was, like, what he was up to. He just died. And his shield, he just whack his shield around. Big on shield. I don't want to know. I'll get feral. Someone, the only thing I know is obviously someone came in the chat earlier and said that there's a stone somewhere that gives you hints. I'm fine with that, because at least I've still got to figure it out myself. Right, so it's not up this way, safe to say it. You too. Go away. Ah, you know? I say, if I get stumped when I finally find that stone, I'll gladly ask for hints if I need it. For now, I'll try and figure it out. A stone. That leaves the area, so not that way. Okay, bye. You said, "Fuck that!" Guys, wait, where am I? What did I just do? Hang on, what the? Apparently I just fell through a random hole in the wall. But what just happened? This takes us into the hive. Through here. Ah! Well, I found him, but not the stone. Where he's somewhere here. Ah, there he is. That's not what we're looking for, but never mind. Where the hell's this stone? Does he say something anything different with a dream nail? Wormholes bug into their thrall? Nah, so he says the same thing with a dream nail. Alright. Shouldn't trust the eye they gave you. Rely on your own instincts. If you've got a keen nose, use it. And while you're hunting for secrets, beware those who are hunting you. Oh, excuse me. So that means he's now gone somewhere else. So my theory was right that he pops up elsewhere. And then obviously someone confirmed it by saying there was a stone that gives you a hint as to where he is. So now he's gone somewhere else, but we need that stone so then we can figure out where he's gone next. Where be that stone? This is leaving the area. Yeah, where the hell's the stone, though? So we've found him a second time, at least. Not what I was looking for, but never mind. I've been everywhere. They said it was in Kingdom's Edge, but I've been... Oh, wait, hang on. Unless it's the area out the back of the Colosseum. Was there a stone there? I can't remember there being one. There was just that guy, that enemy that you fought. Where the fluff could that be? I've been everywhere. The only place I've been is the cast-off shell, but you can't get there. That's blocked off. Things. The garden demon. Now hitting everything in case I've missed something. What was down there again? Ah, right here. That? It's got something to do with you, has it? I haven't had a purpose to you yet. I don't know what you're there for. I hope you hit him a certain number of times, some monsters will appear, but that's about it. That's about all I discovered with him. Ooh, shit, didn't mean to fall down. Hit everything! All the things! Whip, oh, hang on. No, I thought I heard something there. Ah, really? I did it again! Stupid. Yeah. Go away. Holy crap. Or a hidden wall or anything. I've not seen it lying around, so it's definitely hidden somewhere. We'll cover the whole of the area. I think you're right, it probably is a hidden wall that I've missed somewhere. It's safe to say it's not in that bottom area. I hope it's not like supposed to be in the cast off shale area and I've locked myself out of it. Because I can't get there anymore. That place caves in. I already checked this way, didn't I? Yeah, I'm going back on myself. This is just the boss room, isn't it? It's not gonna be. I mean, it might be. It might be behind a wall for all I know. Like an eyelash. It could be behind one of the wall here or something. Nope. Nope, safe to say it's not in here. Where the fudge is it? Well, I spend most of the time just trying to find the damn thing. And then we're going to start figuring out what it's about. Jog on. Woo, that's funny. Never know what could have been. It's not near Mr. Chungus, is it? It makes sense if it was near him. Oh, this is a dead end. Every time you hit some of the background environment, I hear a different noise. I'm like, oh, I found it. It's not, it's just the background. Actually, I think if it was like a broken... Normally, if it's like a floor that you break through, it would normally have like that little rattle. You would see the floor shaking, it would have that like rattle noise. So I think hitting the floor is not really going to find us anything. So I'd say just walking on it. Normally, in those sort of cases, you'd hear the floor like rattle as if it's loose. I think doing that's not really helping. Hitting the walls, fair enough. Where the budgery-do is it? I begin to think it might be in that place behind the arena. Like I say, I've checked everywhere else, so I'm not sure. What is this? I wonder if it's near that worm dude at the top. Dream Neely's button, it just gets it just makes a fart noise. He's in our butt thoughts. Oh, go away. Fall that far down, but never mind. I've hit every wall. I cannot find this stone. Right, I'm open for a hint where the stone is. I can't find the damn thing to get the quest started. I am open for a hint. mean, I've already had it in. They said it was in Kingdom's Age, but another hit, please. I've whacked every wall. No, we'll find the stone. In fact, screw it, I'll just Google where the stone is, so I can at least get started. But how do I Google this without spoiling something? Hollow Knight Mr. Mushroom Stone? I'm worried now, like if I Google this, it'll tell us all the hints. I just want to know where the stone is. Riddle tablet. Glowing glyph in a secret room at the bottom right corner of Kingdom's Edge. What? The hidden opening leading to it is on the right side of one of the vertical shafts. Above giant geodeposit special room. Set deposit. What? Eh? The hidden opening leading to it is on the right side one of the vertical shafts above the giant geodeposit. What giant geodeposit? I can't remember every single geodeposit in the game. I just hit them and move on. Nenny? It says the far right. That would make me think it's down here. Because it can't be down there. It can't be there. If you see the far right, then I'm going to think it's over here. Is it over here? It says one of the vertical shafts, so it must be there. Is that the right place there? Yes. Champion. Yeah, when it says far right, I immediately just thought there, because that's not the far right. Ugh, means I've got to go all the way back down. I don't want it. Oh, pay off. Is that why he's there? Is he like a marker for that thing, is he? Right? I ain't saying squat diddly. Huh? I've hit every wall. Many. I ain't saying out here. Oh, short here? I can't find shit. It's not got something to do with him, has it? Like I say, I've never figured out a purpose to this rando just on this spike. Other than that, if you keep hitting them, 2 enemies will show up. That's about it. Why? Oh wait, maybe you need them for that. Hang on. Oh, because they'll just disappear once the zone. So where is it, pork chops? You said you found it, but I can't find it. I've hit every wall. Oops. Ow. Wait a minute, Nope. Maybe here. I can't remember a large geodeposit here, like. Wait, hang on. Thought I saw a crack in the wall there. Ah, I found it! Just saw the crack in the wall there. Aha! We're making magic. Wait, hang on. Ah. Where the hell is this taking us? I hear it. Aha! Found it! Right, we're setting a fast travel point here. Holy shit. Ah, it doesn't let you. You piece of crap. Can I set it here at least? Right. Let's see if I can get out of here. So I can at least set it at the entrance. Can I edit? Oh dear. Right, I should hopefully be able to set it here, right? Right, there we go. Sorted. Actually, might not. Actually, I probably wouldn't have needed to do that, would I? Does it just give you all the hints at once, or one at a time as you progress? If it gives them all at once, I could have just took a screenshot. I didn't really need to do that, but never mind. Let's see. We speak the path of the Master Herald, he who would signal an age's end. Spawn of self, their minds unite, aside the source of acid blight. Right, so that's the very first one, wasn't it? In the fungal area. Aglow in darkest, winding depths, winds all howl above fossil stone step. Ah, shit, I forgot to take a screenshot. I got. Glow in darkness, winding depths. I'm gonna guess it's in. I'm gonna guess he appears in a certain order, so I can probably ignore the first two since I found him twice. At least take the screenshots for now. So I've got them. Right. What's that? Each line is a hint. Side the source of acid blight. Spawn of self, their minds unite. Spawn of self, their minds unite. So yeah, spawn of self, their minds unite. So that is the mushroom place. He's talking about like the other mushrooms and that. Aside the source of acid blight. Aside the source of acid blight. Does that mean the hive? Obviously, we found him here, didn't we, the second time? So I'm guessing it means the hive, aside the source of acid blight. Maybe. A glow in darkest, winding depths. That one seems a glow in dark of winding depths, so that means deep nest. Maybe. So does that mean the next place he's at is Deep Nest? A glow in dark and winding depths. That's either the Abyss or Deep Nest or the Ancient Basin. It's one of those three. What I should do is just write it down so that I can put my guesses next to it. So I can try and figure it all out before we go out into the world adventuring. Where's pen? Pen. Where did I put me pen? There it is. Where did I put me book? I had a little notebook. I don't know where I put it. Ah, there it is. Alright, let's just write it down and then I can check me guesses. Right. So, let's just write it down. We speak the path of Master Herald. He who would signal an age's end. What does it mean by that last bit? He who would signal an age's end. He did say that when he used the dream nail on him, he did say that like he's been around long enough to see the kingdom rise and then fall, and meanwhile he will still be there the whole time. That probably just means that. Right. Spawn of self, their minds unite. Aside the source of acid blight. That noise. A glow in darkest winding depths. Winds all howl above fossil stone step. Fossil stone steps. Winds all howl above fossil stone steps. Is that Winds all howl the fossil stone steps? Is that the place in the top right of the map? Where you have to where you first activate the Phantom Troop. I forget the name of the area. Just because of the winds howl above fossil stone winds howl. Winds all howl above. Unless it means the stag nest, because that's even higher up. I mean, you could go for broke and literally just go across the whole of the map and just eliminate areas you've already been, because I'm guessing you won't spawn in the same area twice. So obviously I've already found them in in the mushroom area, and we found them at Kingdom's Edge. So you could count those two out, and then just trek across all the other areas. Obviously, that is the long and drawn out way if you don't want to like try and figure out the hints. But eventually, you would find them across every area. Monarch flies in air set still. Monarch flies in air set still. To Root's domain and snail one shrill. Root's domain. Snail one shrill. Path of Worm at New Lands Eternal. Oh, New Lands entered. Why did I read that as eternal? The journey's end, the kingdom ventured. Or their journey's end. Right, cool. So I can just look at that, and then on the next page, all I can write little ideas of where I think it might be. Yeah, internet's so slow, it says it'll take 4 hours to download 30 megabytes. Right? Where the hell is this taking us? Whoa! They weren't kidding when they said massive geodeposit. Holy crap! That's what I was thinking. I can't remember, like that's what I was saying before. I can't remember every single geodeposit, but I think I would remember something like this. No wonder I didn't know, because I've never found it. Holy crap! That's a lot of dirt. Actually, it's not that much. Never mind. But still, it was big. Wait. Right, I've got to... right, okay. I thought this was going to take us out somewhere else, but I've got to climb back up. You son of a dingus. Back out we go. It might help if you pause the stream. If you pause the stream for a couple of seconds, yeah, your speed will pick up. Freedom! Right. So I didn't actually need to set that down there. Crap. But at least now we've got it, we've written it down, so we don't need to go back. I even took screenshots. We're all good. I'm guessing I can ignore the first two. If it's in an order, I don't know if it's like is it in a random order, or like does he appear in a random order of the list, or is it in order of top to bottom? Because obviously we've already found it twice. Spawn of Self, Their Minds Unite is definitely the fungal wastes. That is definite, 100%. And then aside the source of acid blight, I'm gonna guess again Kingdom's Edge, because we've already found him a second time while trying to find this stone. Nah, bar pork chops. I'll catch you later, buddy. Thanks for sticking around. A glow in darkest winding depths. Again, I can only assume that that is either... I'm going to say deepness, because it says dark. When you go to the ancient basin, you don't have to like use your lantern or anything. So again, I'm going to assume it's the deep nest. So let's go have an explore down there and we'll see what's what. Wait, we're gonna get the I hate coming down here. This place is a pain in the butt to get out of. Right, so I just head for the ancient basin and go along from there. Oh, just get out the damn place. Alright. Let's get out of Dodge. Stupid bees! Go away! Go away! Ah, you... Fine. Come down here then. That is not what I wanted. Still got some. Right. Take the tram along. Right, so yeah, I think that one is Deep Mist. The glow and darkest winding depths. Like I said, that area you need your torch for. The whole place is dark and it's a big maze. Winds all howl above Fossil Stone Step. See, I think Howling Cliffs for that one. So like I said, it's in the name, Howling Cliffs. Monarchs fly in air set still. I do not have a clue with that one. Monarchs fly in air set still. Monarchs flies. Monarch flies in air set still. Air set still. It's not like the Queen's Garden, is it? Monarch flies in air set still. Because obviously the Queen's Garden's where you met that route. Monarchs flies in air set still. Monarchs flies, air set still. Ah, wait. It's either Queen's Garden, maybe near that hive, or the ancient basin near where the because obviously the monarch, the Pale Lord entrance, maybe palace grounds. So that one's either possibly Queen's Garden or Ancient Basin. The Roots Domain and Snail One Shrill. Now we know, again, that could also be Queen's Garden because obviously that white lady that you meet, she's like rooted herself into the place, hasn't she? Roots Domain and Snail Once Shrill. It's the Snail Once Shrill part that's thrown us off with that. Snail Once Shrill. Snail Once Shrill. I don't know that one. Path of Worm at New Lands entered. Path of Worm at New Lands entered. Path of Worm at New Lands entered. Path of Worm. Path of Worm. The only one that mentions the worm is the big dude, and he said the worm was up above, didn't he? Path of Worm of New Lands entered. I don't know. Right, for now we'll focus on the other ones. So, like I said, the first one I think is Deep Nest. So we'll head over to Deep Nest and see if I'm at least right with that one. Monarchs fly in air set still. Air set still. Like I say, I think that one is definitely either Queen's Garden or Ancient Basin. Monarchs fly in air set still. But the problem is, like I say, it could be anywhere within those areas. Like, I'm assuming it could be like the palace grounds for there, or the place where we met the white lady for there. But again, if it's either of those two areas, it could be anywhere. But the hint is there in the text. Monarch's Fly. It's the Monarch's Fly is the part that's made us think. Well, that's either the Queen's Garden or the place, the ancient basin palace grounds for the what's his name? Fucking the dude you fight. We don't fight him. You see his corpse in the palace grounds. You knock him off the throne. The pale fucking king. The pale king. So that makes me think of there, or the place where the white lady has like put herself. But the next line down, to Root's domain, snake, just the Root's domain part makes us think of her as well, because she's like rooted herself into that place. Because when you speak to her, she tells you she can't leave, and that she doesn't want to. Root's domain. But it can be the Abyss as well, because obviously that's the original kingdom, isn't it? Root's domain. So that one could be, but it's the snail one and snail one shrill that's thrown us off there. That's the part that I'm not sure with that. Anyway, let's focus on the first one. I should say the third one, since we've already found him twice by just fumbling around. Alright, so I want to take this to Deep Nest. A glow in darkest winding depths. A glow in darkest winding depths. Glow. See, the glow part. The glow part makes me think of your lantern, like, but it could be something else. A glow in darkest winding depths. It's not the sauna place, is it? I can only think it's either the sauna place, because obviously that place is lit up compared to the rest of the Deep Nest, or like the distant village place. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with this ear. Like, it just, I'm always having problems with this ear. Like, it's always, like, I'm always getting a perforated eardrum. And I'm not doing anything to it. Just the act of breathing seems to mess with me ear. A glow in darkest winding depths. I said the best thing to do is, like, if I think it's in this area, just trek across the whole of the area, check every nook and cranny. I doubt it'll be in that area there, because that's that place where you have to do the little jump puzzle. While avoiding, like, bouncing on these dudes. And I don't think it'll be there. I mean, it might be, but glow in darkest winding depths. That's right. So the safety says not at the sauna. I said a glow. This place here, it's got the glow to it. I thought that might be a possible place. So we can scratch that off. A glow in darkest winding depths. Darkest winding. It's not the failed tramway, is it? See, I'm wondering if it's safe to like eliminate places like that are well, like optional like trial places for like getting upgrades and things like that. Like for example, that area is an optional place where you have to like jump on the centipede things and you get an upgrade at the end. That's an optional like place with an upgrade at the end. Saying that, that's the place where the mimic boss was, wasn't it? Did I rest on the bench? Glowing darkest winding depths. I definitely think I'm at the right place. Because like I said, this place, the whole place is dark and you need the lantern for it. Everywhere else in the game, there's only little tiny areas where you need the lantern. This place, the whole area needs the lantern. And obviously, the fact that it says winding depths. Okay, bye. I say all I can do is just check the whole of the area. At least if I get near him, we'll hear him. So it's just a case of going around everywhere. And see whether we can find him or not. You gonna get up? No? Whoa, not that way. Just hope he doesn't appear in like hidden areas. That just goes back down, doesn't it? Shit. Oh, hang on. What about that area there where we had to go around to get the Zort? What if he's there? Where we had a free Zort? How was it that I got there again? It was around this way, wasn't it? Yeah, what about down here? Where we were setting Zort free. Can't hear him, so I'm gonna guess that's not the case. Yeah, this doesn't seem to be the right place. We can't hear him. Thankfully, it does make a noise, so you'll know if you're near him. And he's now at the failed tram station as well, from the looks of things. The glow in darkest winding depths. Check the opposite end of the tram station. Not hearing them. Yeah, maybe. I hope it's the ancient base, and I hope I've not come to the wrong place. Glow in darkest winding down. Again, that one to me screams Deep Nest. Yeah, maybe? Where you got the pass? No? I hope I haven't come to the wrong place. No. It's now just become a case of check everywhere. Ah, box. I hope it is in order of the list. It would be a bit shit if it was a random order from that list, because then you wouldn't know which one to pick from to go and look. You would have to just go over all of them every single time. So it must be in a specific order. Because once you find him, then he could appear in a random place from the others. Still not hearing him though, so I'm still nowhere near. Yes! So I was right. She was in the depths. Get him! Right, so that tells me it is in order, because that's the third one down, so we have found him. So it is Deep Nest. So my next guess is winds all howl above Fossil Stone Step. That tells me that one is Howling Cliffs. Again, because it tells you winds howl, Howling Cliffs, and it says above Fossil Stone Steps. Worms, pull bugs, and itis. He always says the same thing with the dream nail. Go. The dead can't make use of wealth in any case. What would they spend it on? Is he referring to the city? Yes, a big brood like that, they need food and shelter and toys. If you keep some for yourself, well, I think you deserve it, yes. Oh, excuse me. Right. So, like I said, I think the next place is Howling Cliffs, and then after that, I haven't got a clue. My guess for the next one after that, Monarch's Flying Air Set Still, is Queen's Garden or Ancient Basin. And then the one after that, Roots Domain, I think that could be Queen's Garden as well, but the part after that, and Snails One Shrill. Not a clue. Nothing comes to mind for that part. But at least we found this. Right, let's get the fudge out of Dodge. You knocked us back through the area, turd. Whoa, easy. But what I should do is write all the names down as well. Just have a list of all the names and obviously cross them off as I'm going. Because like I said, I think you'll only appear in each place once. So I'll just quick admit. Rolling cliffs, dirt mount. I doubt he'll appear in dirt mount. I mean, he might. It says their journey's in the kingdom ventured. Might mean dirt mouth. Peak. Green path. Resting grounds. Queen's Garden. Fort Canyon. Fumbleists, which we can cross off that. City of Tears, Kingdom's Edge, we'll cross off that. Kingdom's Edge. Cross that off. Ancient basin in the Hive. Alright. So we've got 3 of them off the list. Like I said, the next one I think is Howling Cliff. It's not the right way. How the hell do I get out here? Alright. Duh. Reet. I'm gonna take it for a ride. Just go to the palace grounds so that I can fast travel. If I'm right with this one, then we're halfway there. The quickest way is if I just go to Stag Nest. And just go from there. Winds all howl above Fossil Stone Step. I'm thinking of the wrong place here. I mean, I can get out here and... I'll do that. Oh, never mind, I won't do that. Put it outside of the boom. Hopefully I can put it out here. There we go. Right. Up. Why is it showing my fast travel point in the wrong place? I am here. I've just literally placed my fast travel here, but it's showing as there. Hope that's not a bug. I hope it doesn't actually put us there. That's outside the map. Well, hang on. Fossil Stone Steps. There's only so many places you can check here. everything along like the left side. There's nothing to the right, like just empty space, unless he like pops up there. That would be the last place I check. But obviously, there's only like these places here to check in this area. Ow. Hopefully I'm right with this one as well. But like I said, after that, I haven't got a clue. Just listen for the knocking. If we hear that noise, we know we've come to the right place. Knocking. Hello. What? Where is that? Oh, whoa. I've not been up there. I found an area where... How do I get up there? It looks like you come from the right. I've not been up there. Ow. I can hear shuffling as well. I've not been up there. One of these up there. I mean, I can't hear anything. Did I totally miss this whole place? How did I miss this? Maybe it's because of the spikes, because it took us a while to realise you could bounce on spikes with your weapon. It took us like 5 stream sessions to realise that. It's an cocoon place. I totally missed this. Wait, this looks familiar though. I'm sure I remember. I'm sure I remember this part. Yeah, I have been here. I have. Nenny? I must have just missed that floor that you could break through. Yeah. When I came here, I must have went back down and not over here, when you could just break through. I had been there. Still no mushroom man. I don't hear any coughing. I love the noise he makes. Coughing. Well, this is where the first nail master was. Oh, wait, no, this is the Phantom Troop place. Ooh, actually. Master, my role apart from you, apart from kin, it pains me so. Because the first time you interacted with him, you couldn't, like, nothing happened. Like, you didn't get any text. It was just what you did to activate the Phantom Troop. I thought this was where the where the hell was the first weapon guy? I thought that's where one was here. I forgot this is where the Phantom place was. He was somewhere else. Still no Cockney. Maybe he's not. Maybe I was wrong. This is the end. Okay. So maybe I was wrong about that. I haven't checked the top area properly. I never checked, like, up here. I don't know. Am I going crazy? I thought one of the first weapon dudes was around here. Am I just misremembering? Hang on. Where the hell were they again? Obviously, there was one there. And there was a one... I forget where they all were. That's the only one I remember. Where the hell were the others? Why does it matter? More to the point. I just thought he was down. One of them was over here. Never mind. Itchy. He was at the bench. Ah, right up there. All right. I thought I got confused. I thought he was down there when I zoned into there. I said that's where the weapon dude was, but that's where the Phantom Troop activation was. Right. So I might be wrong about the mushroom dude being up here. I haven't checked up this way yet, but I've checked everywhere down the cliffs here. I'm not hearing any gonging. We're on a mystery hunt, Newton. There's a mushroom guy appears in random locations around the whole of the game. Someone gave away a hint earlier today that there was a stone that gave you a hint. Like, there's a stone in-game that gives you a hint as to where he appears. But it's all in riddles. So we've got to try and figure out where the fluffy is in every location. And I've took screenshots of the text. But then I've gone and written it down so that I can like write down where I think it might be. I've managed to get the first 3. The first 2 were got before even starting the quest, but just fumbled across them. And then the third one I figured out, no problem. Now the third one, it says winds. The fourth riddle is winds all howl above fossil stone steps. So I immediately thought, well, it says winds howl. So I thought howling cliffs. Which is why I'm here looking around. So far I haven't found it. But I haven't checked up this way. Checked everywhere down below. That takes you back down to leave the place. See, I remember them being a weapon guy here somewhere. There's all the nails in there. I got confused. I thought it was the Phantom Troop place where you activated that. Ah, the mate, found him! So he ended up being in the last place we checked. and he was in the weapon place. Get in. Hey dude, you've got a fungus.
Gotta
Went and look at that. Neil Art the dash / learned from my brother Oral, was it not? So he's still alive then. I still haven't forgotten what he owes me, and I never will. I'm sorry, I shouldn't bother you with such things. I'm happy that you were able to train under another Nail Master and grow stronger, my pupil. So I was right for that one. Happy fudging days. Now the next one I haven't got a clue. So yes, this dude seems to be appearing all across the game. There is a trophy for helping him. Look at that. What was called a hero in its moment may be called something very different after time has passed. The crimes and triumphs of our predecessors echo all around us, don't they? Is he referring to the Pale King or the Hollow Knight? The chains of fate that bind us all together, do they really want to break them? So he must be referring to the Hollow Knight. Oh, excuse me. There he's gone again. Right, so the next one is Monarch's Fly in Airs Set Still. Me guess for that place is either Queen's Garden or Ancient Basin. But it's the Airs Set Still. That makes me lean more towards the Ancient Basin. Monarch's Fly, the Pale King. But it could also, like I said, it could also be the White Lady that I met the other day up in the in Queen's Garden. But it's the Airs Set Still part that I'm fixated on. Monarch's Fly in Airs Set Still. Airs Set Still makes you think of a place that's obviously, you know, abandoned, desolate, empty. Which, again, that makes me lean more towards the Ancient Basin, not there. So I might check the basin first, and if it's not the basin, then we'll check there. I mean, it could be neither. So far, I've been pretty spot on with the first 2. The original 2, I just found them while wandering around. But the 2 after that, I've managed to guess them spot on. So I'm going to check Ancient Basin. Like I said, Monarch's Fly makes us think of, like I said, the royalty, which is either the White Lady. So he's either in there with the White Lady or he's at the palace grounds. Maybe. He's not. Wait, he's not inside that. Can he go inside the dream areas? Because obviously you can attack that corpse to go inside the White Palace or whatever it was called. I hope he's not in there. That would be a right kick in the nuts if you have to do the whole jump puzzle a second time. Yeah, we'll go check the palace grounds and then we'll just... I mean, thankfully the ancient basin's not a big area. We'll go check all of that way. But, I mean, it could be the abyss as well. Because the whole kingdom was built atop another kingdom. Which was, like, where the abyss was. Anyway. I need new filter for my air purifier. The purifier was all lit up red this morning. That was the purifier need change. I think you're alright. Like, if I just take it out, clean it, I think you're fine to do that with them. I have got another one in a box, but I think that one needs cleaned as well. Monarchs fly. Monarchs fly and air set still. What was that called again? Never mind, I know where it is. I remember that's called Monarch's Wings. I know where it is now. I am in the right place, but not the place that I was initially thinking. It's not the palace grounds. It's over here where you got the wing upgrade. So he must be over that way. I remember that's called Monarch's Wings. Monarch's flies and air set still. So the air set still is this place. But obviously I originally thought it meant the Pale King, like the place here. I just thought there when I came by along, I thought, hang on, wasn't one of the upgrades called Monarch? So that means he's got to be over here. If it, shit. I'm guessing it is referring to that. It must be. Get up here. Champion. Found him. Right, so that was actually Ancient Basin. So I was in the right place, just wrong location. Now the next one I haven't got a clue either. Roots, Domain, and Snail One Shrill. Now that one, now that the first, because I thought the Monarch Flies one might be the Queen's Garden, but Roots, Domain, I'm only thinking of Queen's Garden because of the White Lady. She's like rooted herself into the place and she said she can't leave. So it may be there. But it's the Snails One Shrill, I don't know. Hang on. Is he bigger? Is he taller? Am I going crazy? No, I'm just crazy. I thought he was bigger. Never mind. Well, if things are getting too dangerous down there, maybe it's time to take a break. Come back up and spend some time hunting or gathering or wandering aimlessly. No, not too much longer now. Ah, excuse me. Who's he talking to? Like, it doesn't seem like he's talking to me. Because at the end, he's always like, oh, excuse me. Is he on the phone to somebody? We keep interrupting him on his phone calls. Right. I haven't got a clue with the next one. To Root's Domain and Snail One Shrill. Well, like I said, we can cross off the list now. Ancient Basin. I'm keeping a list of everything. We've got Ancient Basin, that can be now eliminated. Kingdom's Edge is gone. Deep Nest and Fungal Wastes, they are gone. And Howling Cliffs, that could be crossed off as well. Where the fudge was that? There it is. We're doing the magic. We're keeping the notes, you see? It's all good. We're slowly trying to figure it out. That's the whole riddle there. I literally written down the whole thing. We have so far, each line is a different location. So far, we've checked off the first 5. We are now stuck on this one, which is To Root's Domain and Snail One Shrill. So we're now trying to figure that out. To Root's Domain and Snail One Shrill. It's not the Abyss, is it? Because that's like Roots. The Roots. Root's Domain. Root's Domain. Root's Domain. I do not have a clue with this one. Root's Domain. See, the other thing I think is Root's Domain, like I said, the Queen's Garden area, or it's just in general like Green Path, or somewhere in the Green Garden. Like those are the areas where obviously it's all green and vegetation and what have you. Root's Domain. Stone Sanctuary. Root's Domain. Queen's gone. Okay, we'll just head there and we'll have a look. Where did I set my fast travel point? I need to change. I need to set it at a station where I can actually call them, because I've left me a fast travel point at the Stag Nest. But the problem with the Stag Nest is the bell there is broken, so you can't call him back once he's left. So I think I'll just set it over here. I think I'm doing all right so far. Like I said, it's these last 3 that I'm baffled on. Root's Domain, and Snail wants Shrill. Path, and then the other one is Path of Worm at New Lands Entered. Path of Worm at New Lands Entered. Path of Worm. Path of Worm. See, it can't be Kingdom's Edge again. Path of Worm at New Lands Entered. Path of Worm at New Lands Entered. No idea. And then their journey's end, the Kingdom Ventured. That's the last one. Root's Domain and Snail One Shrill. Root's Domain. I said, with that one, I'm only thinking of Green Path or Queen's God. Queen's God's my initial thought, because obviously Root's Domain makes us think of the White Lady. I'm gonna go check there first. Alright, what I will do, like I said, I'm gonna set that at a station where I can actually summon them back. Hey, Bog Chops. We're doing alright with the hunt so far. I have found quite a few of them, no problem. I'm down to the last 3. I'm stuck. I'm going to check with where the White Lady is. The next hint I'm on is to Root's Domain and Snail One Shrill. It's the Snail One Shrill part that I'm confused with, but Root's Domain makes us think of the White Lady because she's rooted herself into the area and she doesn't want to leave. She said she doesn't deserve to leave when I last spoke to her. So I'm going to check there for that one. It's just the Snail One Shrill part that's throwing us off. Is he hanging around here with the White Lady? Well, no, because we'll hear him going, "Gawking." I'm not hearing anything. Right, so safe to say he's not here. Do I see him prisoner here? If so, it's not by any choice but my own. These bindings, see, this is why I thought this place, because she's rooted herself into the place, and she doesn't want to leave. She doesn't think she deserves to leave. These bindings about me I've chosen to erect. There is some shame I feel for my own part in the deed, and this method guarantees its cease. I still feel that urge, you see. I always will. The voracious desire to spread seed upon the land, to propagate myself, to breed. So yeah, she's chosen not to leave. So I initially thought he might be here, but that... I'm wrong finally. I've managed to get the other ones, no problem. This one I'm wrong. So where the fluff could he be? It's that Snail's One Shrill that's throwing us off. To Roots Domain. I still think it's somewhere in Green Garden or Green Path. Roots Domain, Snail One Shrill. Roots Domain, Snail One Shrill. It's the snail part. The snail part, I haven't got a clue. Snail One Shrill? Wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. Hello, Night Snail NPCs. Hang on. The Snail Shamans. Yeah, I've just clocked on the NPCs, the snails. Is there a snail shaman somewhere? Well, we know there's a snail shaman in. Fuck, where were they again? Where was the other snail shaman? I think there was a snail shaman there. Where the hell was the other ones? Yeah, that was a snail shaman because he had to jump the gap. Where was the first snail shaman again? There. And wait, look at the ancestral mound, crystallized mound. I just spotted one over here. Overgrown mound. Overgrown. Roots. Is that the location for that one? Snail One Shrill. It's referring to there, isn't it? I think that might be the place. Right, where am I? I am Look at I just go from where I am. I was going to fast travel back, but I just go this way. Path of Worm at Newlands entered. Path of Worm at Newlands entered. That's the next one. Path of Worm at Newlands entered. Snail One Shrill. Roots Domain. So it's the Roots Domain part. That doesn't really make me think of Fog Canyon. But, I mean, the name Overgrown. Jambalaya! Oh, God. Right. Calm down. Right, so then down. This way? Yeah. Wait. How do I get there from? Oh, hang on. Let's go this way. No. Can I get up from this way? I can. Let's go this way. Ah! Never mind! I found him! Wait, this wasn't the snail lady. He's nowhere near her. But hey, we found him. Have I been through there? Don't know if I've been through there. He wasn't even near. I mean, he's near her, but he's below her, but he's not in the same area. So just found him by pure accident. Never mind. I was expecting him to be up there, but never mind, he's here. Right, cool. So, Fog Canyon. Cross that off. Fog Canyon. So 2 left. Path of Worm. A new lands entered. Path of Worm. New lands entered. I haven't seen her, nor I'm sure you'll remember where you left her eventually. It sounds like he's on the phone to somebody and we'll just keep interrupting him. Trust the moon or yourself, or trust her. You need to trust something, that's my point. No, not him. No, absolutely not. It just sounds like he's having one conversation with somebody else. Because then he's just like, oh, excuse me, and then he leaves. How dare you listen to my phone call? Rude. Wait, have I been up here before? Just the barrier there? I have. Never mind. Right. Path of Worm at new lands entered. Path of Worm at new lands entered. Path of Worm at new lands entered. Path of Worm. The worm. The only guy who mentioned the worm was that giant worm caterpillar thing. But he's not going to be in Kingdom's Edge because we've already found him there. Does he appear in the same place twice? I doubt it, because we initially found him over here. While we're trying to find that stone. Path of Worm, new lands entered. Does the abyss, the stone before you enter the abyss, ever mention the worm? I can't remember. There's a stone there that mentions this place is where the vessel was discarded and never shall be entered again. It doesn't really mention worm. Yeah, so far we found them in Howland Cliff, because obviously we just need to eliminate places that we have been. I need to cross off Fog Canyon. So been to Howland Cliffs, Fog Canyon, Fungal Waste, Deep Nest, Kingdom's Edge, and Ancient Basin. So that leaves Dirtmouth, Crystal Peak, Green Path, Forgotten Crossroads, Resting Grounds, Queen's Garden, City of Tears, Waterways, and Hive. But none of those. Path of the Worm. Path of the Worm. New lands entered. Path of the Worm. New lands entered. Path of the Worm. Can't be the ancient cliffs. Like, it can't be there. But then again, he may, like, I don't know, does he appear in, like, the same place multiple times? Because we originally found him in that area, inside the weaponsmith's house. Is there a stone over there? I can't remember. Is there... Hang on.
Amisodo.
Can't remember if there was a stone with text on at that area. I doubt he appears in the same place more than once, but we'll check. Obviously, it's a different location within this area, but... I can't remember if there was a stone here with text. Well, he's not here. Never mind. I think it was just that he interacted with, wasn't it? Yeah, no king, no mind release. Never mind. So, safe to say he's not here. Path of the Worm at new lands entered. Path of the Worm. That's why I'm thinking of the Abyss as well. So, isn't the whole history with the Abyss is that's like that used to be another kingdom, and Deep Nest was built on top of that kingdom. I can't really remember much about the worm because obviously we've only had that weird caterpillar dude mention him. Like, he could be there for all I know. I don't want to go back to that area though. I hate that area because there's just no fast travel point. I mean, I could go to King's Station and then go through there and then up, I suppose. Path of the Worm, new lens, and King's Station. Might as well, we'll go check the big worm, fucking snail, caterpillar thing, whatever the hell he is. It's the only one that mentions the worm. I should have recharged. Nah, screw it. This is just pure guess, only because he mentions the worm. Right, go up the top of here. He's a mushroom dude. Imagine if the mushroom dude was chilling next to his arse. We'll check there first. You never know. Is he here near your butt? No. Oh, pay off. Right, so he's not here. Never mind then. So that's not the right place then. So I'm guessing he doesn't reappear in, like, same zones more than once. I thought maybe it would just appear at a different location within the same zone. Path of Worm at New Lands entered. It's not just Dirtmouth, is it? No, because, see, I think Dirtmouth is the final bit. Their journey's end, the kingdom ventured. I think that final bit is Dirtmouth. You never know, it might be this or that bit. I don't know why, though. It's just a pure guess. Path of Worm at New Lands entered. Now we're going to listen to Zort the Scrot.
Aklaba buktis, emin ba deprada, babnanad, octis, bah, pura octis, Manta, chokta badna zuran, mutar,
wise words.
Chala,
Their journeys end the kingdom venture. Their journeys end the kingdom venture. I mean, it might not be referring to Dirtmouth, that part. Dirtmouth is my initial guess. Their journeys end kingdom venture. That might be referring to where I initially thought the Monarch one was, but eventually I realised there was an item called the Monarch Wings, which led us to that place. But it might mean here, their journey's end, the kingdom ventured. Like, is this whole thing referring to places the Pale King has been?
Really?
Right, we'll say it on here. Unless Path of Worm, New Lands out of now. I was gonna say maybe the place in Forgotten Crossroads. I'm open to a hint for this one. I will accept a hint of in the form of it is the north part of the map, the south part, the east or the west or central. I will accept that as a hint. Oh, northeast, northeast, north south, northwest, blah blah blah. Like accept any of that. North. So somewhere up above. Path of the Worm, New Lands. See, I remember that he mentioned the reason why I was fixated on him as well because he mentioned something about the worm resting up north. I thought he meant there initially, because that's where that rest point was. I thought he meant there initially. Maybe up here, Hallownest Crown. Maybe near that statue. Northeast. So maybe up here. So Hallownest Crown. That was one of my initial thoughts with that place. Path of the Worm, the New Lands entered. Because there is a statue up there. That's a long way. Actually, I was going to say it's a long way, but I can just take the elevator. Oh, shit. I can't remember who that statue is dedicated to, but obviously it mentions the Hallownest Crown. But again, that could just be the name because obviously it's at the top. Do it. Busy. I've always wondered if you could get, like on the map, you see that little bit here that like goes down. I've always wondered if you could get over there. When you get to the top, there is like a big stone column there, but I've always wondered if you could like somehow jump over it. It's like, why have that part on the map? It makes me think you can get down there. So. See, I was wondering if you could get over this. I don't hear no knocking. In here. I don't hear no knocking. I love the noise he makes. Knocking. Remember. Oh, wow, I didn't even know you could dream near that. Remember light. I didn't realize you could. Wait, can you dream near all of them? I didn't realize you could dream near that. Right, so safe to say he's not up here. So northeast was wrong. Oh, he's somewhere within the crystal area. Path of Worm and New Lands Ender. But again, the text just doesn't make me think that is the right place. I initially, like I said, one of my initial thoughts was the top there where I am now, but that's wrong. But I don't think he's down below in the crystal area. Path of Worm at New Lands entered. Path of Worm at New Lands entered. Crown. Path of Worm. Path of Worm. Are we sure it's northeast of Pork Chops? Obviously, north, east, south, west. So I mean northwest. Okay, right, okay. Okay, so northwest. I used to get. That's fine. I honestly, I used to get it wrong when I was younger as well. I used to confuse east and west when I was younger. Obviously, the easy one's north and west, just up and down. But I used to confuse east and west as well. So I mean northwest. Right. Okay. Okay. Path of the Worm. It's not King's Pass, is it? Path of the Worm, New Lands entered. Ah, does it mean because obviously at the start of the game, technically you entered this new land from King's Pass? Like the whole cutscene's you coming into this place and entering the place. So maybe that's what it is? Ah, I forgot if you blast across and put it back in the mine. Shit. There, you know what? I can't be bothered to trail through here. Just do that. And that makes sense if you think about it that way. A Path of the Worm at New Lands End. But then again, that's referring to yourself. But did the worm come the same way during his journeys? Because obviously everybody that comes to Hollow Nest comes through the pass. Even yourself at the very beginning of the game comes through the path to this new land to explore and what have you. And everyone that comes here obviously ends up dead. So maybe that is the right place. King's pass question mark? I used to have that problem when I was younger, like I said. I used to have a problem with like 24-hour time as well. When I was a kid, I always hated 24-hour time. Like whenever someone said like 1300, 1600, 1700, I was like, what? I was used to normal 24-hour time. I don't have that problem now, like, but I did when I was young. Same with like East and West, I would sometimes confuse that. Please let this be the right place. It makes sense now that you think about it. Higher beings, these words for you, Lord. Beyond this point, the end of the land, the King and Creator. This might confirm it even more. Step across the threshold, be our laws. Bear witness to the last and only civilization, the eternal kingdom, Hallownest. Can we get a gonky? So far it's quiet as a mouse. High beings within our lands, do not hide your true form. Let all bask in your majesty, and the kingdom could produce one such as you. I don't want to go that way. Maybe he's not here. I don't hear him. Your great strength makes you, marks you amongst us. Focus out. Yeah, yes! Hey! Get in. Get in. So that just leaves their Journey's End, the Kingdom Venture. I think that's Dirtmouth. I think the final place is going to be Dirtmouth. It's not by tools that you'll triumph, it's through your smarts, your speed, your determination. Ah, I see. So you've been... Oh my god, he's actually speaking to us now. Every other time it sounds like he's been speaking to somebody else and he's always just been like, oh, excuse me, and then he leaves. I see you've been following me around then. I hope my travels haven't confused your own, distracted you. Then again, a meandered journey still has meaning. It is, after all, from a journey maybe this is the last one, maybe that last part doesn't matter. It is, after all, from a journey we find our purpose. Though a stop is more than just a stop. And my, if those stops can't be lovely things, wouldn't you say? Transcendent plateaus, distant sandy lands, vast ancient kingdoms. Yours was not the first, nor will it be the last, but it is a unique and special thing nonetheless. Now, with my duties here finished, it's time I made graceful departure. Till next time, my friend, 'tis a long road we tread, but a joyous one. My people need me! Away! Until our paths cross again! Away! Wait, that's it? Hang on. I thought you're supposed to get a trophy for doing this. Excuse me. Their journeys end, the kingdoms ventured. That makes me think of either Dirt. There's two places I can think of: Dirtmouth, or it's back to where you first met him, or it's that place where that giant dead mushroom is. That's the only three places I can think. Unless he's just like, hang on. Is there a way to like get up above? Imagine if he just splattered into the ceiling up above. What is up above here? Howling Cliffs. Do I just go up there? We'll check up there first. The journey's end, the kingdom ventured. The journey's end, the kingdom ventured. Journey's end. Journey's end, kingdom ventured. Journey's end. It's not going to be the stag nest, is it? Where that egg was. Journey's end, the kingdom ventured. Journey's end, the kingdom ventured. The King's Pass wasn't even a place that I thought of, because I just like noted down the main places like Howling Cliff, Dirtmouth, Green Path. I didn't think of King Pass. But we got there in the end once we thought about it, and he gave us that little directional hint. Journey's End, Kingdom Ventured. Wait a minute. I think I know where it might be. I've got a few places in mind. Obviously, where we first met him, or the giant dead mushroom, Dirtmouth, or the Hollow Knight statue is another one, or somewhere down in the abyss. Or the place where the seal's broken. I've got a number of places I can think of.
Akala, Tono.
Oh, let's do that. You can leave the place where the Hollow Knight is, can't you? Like, once I go in there, I'm not stuck in there. I can leave, can't I? That's one place that, like I said, one of the places I can think it might be. Because obviously this is where the Hollow Knight was chained up. Journey's End. I don't want to trigger the fight. Yeah, you already... No, I don't want to fight you! No! I don't want to do this. Wheel on them! Piss off. This is just giving us the normal aim. This just gives you the normal end, which we've already done. Nothing's different. Nothing's different. It's exactly the same. Just turn that down just in case. This is something different after the credits. That's what it literally means, the end of like my adventure. Like I have done that. Oh boy. It's weird, there's not a whole lot of people worked on this game. The credits are pretty short. It was a pretty short, small team, if I remember. And then it's mainly just voice actors and translators. And that's what puts AAA developers to shame. Companies like this that make great games like this, and it doesn't cost billions. Honestly, some of the gaming industry is an absolute joke with the whole, we need teams of thousands of people to make our games. Bullshit. Indie developers put you to shame. It's just greed. Which is, I feel sorry for people that work in those big companies because eventually they end up having layoffs and people end up out of a job. And I feel so sorry for those people. If I was in the gaming industry, I'd look for a small studio. Obviously, a small studio still can go bust if their games don't do good. Yeah, as I'm saying, indie devs, it's mostly just somebody still working a normal 9-to-5 job while, trying to live that dream in their spare time by making a game. Passing of the age. Oh, is that him? Look, he's blasting it. Whee! To be continued. My people need me away. Oh, does that add to the percentage? Turned down. The title screen always gets copyrighted. Right, so that's that done. Do I not get one for his little fancy end? No? I prefer the Lifeblood one. I love the Lifeblood one. Still 108%, so that didn't count towards it. Right, so that's that done. Cool. 4 trophies left to go. So it's now literally just finish the God Pantheon and then achieve 112%. It seems, do the endings not count towards the percentage? To be continued. So he's going to be probably in Silk Song as well. So we'll probably see him again wherever Silk Song takes place. Same with the Phantom Troop. I wonder if I'm going to see them in Silk Song. Because obviously they just disappear once you're done. And we know that the guys of Silk Song say they basically travel through space and time. They're not bound to this place. So they could end up cropping up in whatever other game, like when they're finished with the Hollow Knight series, they could end up cropping up in another game that they make in the future. Right. So that's still 108%. So you don't really get anything for helping him other than the trophy. Right. What time is it actually? What I might do is stop there, get some food, and then come back a bit later, and we'll carry on with the God Pantheon. We'll try and finish the God Pantheon next. quickly do is I'll get myself down there so I can set the portal, so I don't have to faff on. So that didn't take too long to do. We did figure it out in the end. Obviously, I got a bit stuck on the second last one. The final one, I guessed correct. I had a number of places in mind. Like I said, initially I thought Dirtmouth. Then I thought, like, what about the area where obviously the Hollow Knight's journey came to an end? Or, again, down in the Abyss, and the Palace grounds and such. But it made sense that it was there, because obviously that's where both your journey and the Hollow Knight's comes to an end. Whereas that Path of the Worm one, that one had us stuck. I had to get a hint off you guys for that one. But the rest, I pretty much did alright. Got a little bit stuck on the one in Fog Canyon because I thought it was at different places, but we got there in the end once I realised the snails was related to the NPCs that give you your abilities and that, your magic abilities. So that's that done. I booted up the Switch version of the game last night, and yeah, the Switch version has way more achievements in the game compared to this version. This version doesn't have the same amount of achievements because it just goes off of the ones that are tied to the actual PlayStation system. In fact, hang on. What I'll do is I'll save the game and I'll check the main menu, save the ones, because I checked the main menu for on the Switch. Let's have a look, see. Yeah, it literally just pops up the, yeah. So it seems the Switch version and the Steam version has way more trophies because it had stuff for like speed runs and things like that, and for beating Zort. Whereas this version doesn't have any of those. Which is, it's weird. But never mind. Alright, let's quickly get myself down to the God Pantheon area. And then I'm going to get some food. And like I said, I'll either be back later or tomorrow. Depending if I end up doing something else. If not, I will be back in an hour or two, like 2-3 hours after I've had some food. We'll see. Right, King Station. Do the endings not count towards the percentage? Because if they don't count towards the percentage, then how the hell do I get this last 4%? Unless it's literally just beat the Pantheon. Because I think the Colosseum stuff also counted towards the percentage. It might be just that, like I just have to finish the God's Pantheon place, like God War. I'll just leave it there. Reet. Cool. Yes, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to get some food. That's another part of the game done. We got our second ending there, which is a bit of a weird one, but never mind. So that seems to be the comic ending. That was quite a funny ending. But we got it. Quite enjoyed that. I mean, it took a while to do, but we got it in the end. So next we're going to carry on with the God Warm area. We need to carry on with the third Pantheon. We've done the first two. There's two more. There's the one that I'm currently stuck on, and then there's that one that's locked behind the gates. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to get food. Thanks for watching here on Twitch. Hope you enjoyed. Is Kus on? I don't know. Like, Kus hasn't been on the past few days. He must be pretty busy. Oh, he's on. All right, hang on. Don't go anywhere. Feel free to check out my friend Koos. He's been streaming here on Twitch as long as me, since 2009. He's currently doing like a PS2 retro challenge where he has to beat every PS2 game. So feel free to head over there, check him out. But until then, thanks for watching here, and I shall catch you again in a bit. Peace.